What's going on, guys? This is the One Man Army, Mr. Easy for Life, coming back at you guys with another Blade and Soul video. First video of 2018. Happy New Year. Welcome to the new year, guys. I know I'm kind of late, but whatever. Anyway, so been getting a lot of requests on my previous videos on the different kinds of gear, the different kinds of DPS parses Destros have, and I kind of wanted to answer all of your questions today. That's why this is like a special kind of video. Wanted to, yeah, like I said, answer a lot of your guys' questions in an actual video. Some of you have been asking me what are the kinds of numbers that I'm pulling with Raven gear, with the bracelet, without the bracelet, with Riftwalk 9, with Raven axe, whatever. Because those of you know, I do have both. I do have both of the axes for experimental purposes. Yeah, pretty much. I really made the Raven axe just as a placeholder, though, to be honest with you, because once I got the and this was before the VT gear and all that, I wanted to do at least a decent amount of DPS with the Raven axe before I switched over to my Riftwalk when I got the VT gear. But anyway, enough chit chat. I don't want to ramble on. That's what we're gonna be doing. So I'm just gonna go down the line. I have some of your requests here on my phone. I'm looking at it in my notes here. Some of you have asked what kind of DPS am I pulling with the tiger bracelet and without the tiger bracelet, and then what is the kinds of numbers that I'm pulling with Riftwalk with Raven gear, and then Raven axe with Raven gear, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Anyway, so I'm here at the Langui, the turtle boss, and I know a lot of you are saying, hey man, you need to be doing this on the general, but to be honest with you, I don't want to make this a long ass video. I really don't. It's long enough as it is as I ramble on like this, but I'm just trying to cut down time, because I don't want you to sit here and watch me burst down the general in, like, you know, in 15 minutes or whatever. It takes me like, yeah, it takes me like 10 to 15 minutes to kill the general, when this guy takes me like a minute to 2 minutes. Well, actually 2 minutes with Raven gear. Yeah, to do this guy. Yeah, 2 minutes with Raven gear. Why do I keep repeating myself? I don't know. I can't even think straight right now. It's kind of late tonight. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And like I said, don't want to make it a long video, so that's why we're here with this boss. You gotta keep in mind though that the Hungman training room numbers aren't even accurate as accurate as they can be. This is just a rough estimate, okay? The numbers that I'm going to be pulling is just a rough estimate of what the numbers you could be pulling, okay? And then there's also things like ping, okay? I preached before that ping is a very big factor in your DPS, and I'm going to continue to do that, okay? So whatever ping you have, that plays a huge role in the kinds of numbers that you're going to be pulling. So this is the numbers that I'm pulling with my ping, and of course the way I play my class, okay? At the end of the day, you play your class however you want. You play your Destro however you want. If you want to cleave all day, if you want to judgment and cleave, you are feel free to do so, man. It's your character, okay? But today I'm just showing you the numbers with my ping and with my the way I play the class. So we're gonna go down. Anyway, we're gonna go down the list on what kind of gear sets that you guys have been requesting me to show you. Before I do that, I want to talk about stats real quick. Make sure whenever you look into your stats, you need to have at least 125% hit rate, okay? This is something that a lot of people still do not understand, that you need at least 125% on your accuracy, so that a lot of your attacks, so pretty much all your attacks are landing, okay? If you don't have that, then there's gonna be a small chance, if you're somewhere around the lines of like 114, or not 124, 123% hit rate on your accuracy, then some of your hits may be missing, okay, without you even noticing, or some of your CCs may be getting resisted because your accuracy is a little bit low. So the requirement for the accuracy has bumped up by 5% since we left level 50. It used to be 120, now it's 125. Make sure you do that, okay? If your soul shields aren't giving it to you, then make sure you primer it with accuracy. As you could see, I had no choice but to primer my 6-piece with some accuracy. So yeah, get that accuracy up, guys. Make sure you're landing your hits. You know, I rather sacrifice crit and make sure all my hits are landing correctly and never missing, rather than having more crit and having a lot of my attacks missing, if that makes any sense. What good is your attacks or your DPS if you can't even land the hit? You know what I mean? But anyway, enough chit chat. It's already been like 5 minutes. I'm probably gonna cut this down a little bit just to save time. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So the first parse that someone requested was the bracelet. Okay, what kind of DPS am I pulling without the bracelet and with the bracelet, without VT gear? Okay, so without VT gear, I don't have the hollows, but I do have a pinnacle bracelet. So that's what we'll do. I'll do a pinnacle bracelet here. We'll start off with Rift 9, and then we'll go do an experiment with Raven 6. So some of that, some of that. What else am I missing? Some of that. Okay. Oh, 3-piece. Okay, so Raven stuff. I got the DT. I used to use Primal Force, so that's Primal Force, and then Sky Rift. Okay, so Sky Rift. Okay, so the Raven gear. This is pretty much what we're looking at. My soul right now is the Awakened Cosmic Stage 1, if you're wondering. And yes, I do have the Ultimate Zulia pet. It's not the max pet. It's just the skin. Okay. Let's see. I think that's it. I want to make sure my accuracy didn't go down. No, it didn't. Stayed the same. Beautiful. I'm so good. Okay. Here we go. So this is a Riftwalk with Pinnacle bracelet. You know, this is without the bracelet, and this is with Riftwalk. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Oh shit! I forgot. I'm using Primal Force. Shit. That was actually pretty bad. Now remember, this is just rough estimates, okay? None of these numbers are going to be 100% accurate. I'm just trying to give you a rough estimate of what kind of numbers you could be pulling. Alright, damn, that took a while. Okay, so I have 126k. Okay, so that's what I got so far. Alright, so without the bracelet, with the current gear that I have, or with more specifically Raven gear, right? Raven gear, DT and all that, Primal Force and Sky Rift, I have 126k. Alright, so not bad at all. 126k. So now we'll do the same thing, but with the Raven Axe. Okay, we're gonna see if the numbers change with Raven Axe. So that's what we're gonna do. So keep in mind, this is only Raven 6. So if it was Raven 9, the numbers will probably be a bit higher because the benefit does get better every 3 stages. So keep that in mind. So, but I was 126k with Riftwalk 9. Now we're going to go into the Raven. Okay, Raven. I'm not using the ultimate skill either, just because I wanted to make this a little bit more accurate. The ultimate skill is just, I mean, it's good, but it's kind of just there, to be honest with you. I don't really want to be doing testing with it. I don't want to do tests with it. Yeah, it's just my opinion. Okay, so yeah, okay, so same thing, but we got Raven. So here we go. Let's get it. Alright, so that was that. So I got 139. We can round that up, 140. So about 140,000. Okay, so for that parse, in conclusion, with without the bracelet, right? Without the bracelet and between the 2 weapons, currently we have the Raven Axe as the winners. The winner of this parse is the Raven Axe. Alright, so Raven Axe wins. Congrats Raven Axe. Yay. Okay, alright. Okay, so Raven Axe is the winner on this parse. Next up, we're gonna do it with the bracelet. Okay, so this is actually another parse that someone requested. What kind of numbers are you pulling with the Raven Axe and the Riftwalk Axe? So we're gonna hit 2 birds with 1 stone. So 126k without the bracelet with Riftwalk, and 140k without the bracelet for Raven. So now someone requested what numbers am I pulling with both of these weapons with this current gear, and to answer the other dude's question, we're going to be showing him what kind of DPS we can pull with the bracelet, okay, if you're kind of following along here. So yeah, okay, so here we go. We're going to start off with I'm going to do Riftwalk. I'm going to do some Riftwalk action. Okay, alright, hello gems, how are you? Okay, that's I don't like that. I like to make them in order. Alright, put this bullshit away. Okay, alright, so there we go, reset it. So here we go. This is the Raven gear test, or this is the Raven gear with the Riftwalk axe and with the bracelet. Okay, this is what we got going on. So this is the parts that we're gonna be doing. Okay, here we go. Wait, I gotta remember. Primal Force, right, 1 second on this back. Yeah, okay, alright. Okay. Actually, you know what? I guess I could have used the courage badge because everybody has the courage badge right now. I probably should have done that. Alright, we'll do another test. Alright. Okay, not that much of a difference actually. 133k. You know, to get a better accuracy, I probably should do multiple tests with these parses. But honestly, man, I just can't be bothered. It's just gonna take way too long. It's already a long video as it is, as of right now. So obviously the numbers will change if you are actually using the courage badge. I forgot to mention that. I should have done that from the beginning. Actually, that's probably what I should have been doing before. Or if I was using this one, I probably should be using this, and then if yeah, I probably should have been using this to begin with. That's whatever. It's probably not that much of a difference anyway. But I'm not sure. See, now I'm curious. The thing is, the reason why this is so good though is because it actually gives me more wrath, and every time my wrath is up, the Skyrift badge reduces Mighty Cleave's cooldown. So I probably would have had a better result with this one with Raven, and a better result with this one with the courage, just because there's more time on the fury. But the thing is, nah, this weapon doesn't really shine unless you have this badge. To be honest, it's a good weapon. It's just not as it doesn't, obviously, from the 2 parses that we did, it doesn't do as much DPS as the Raven Axe. So anyway, so with the bracelet, we went from 126 to 133. Obviously, that's just a rough estimate. And if I did another test, I probably could get probably near 135, 137 maybe. So 126 to 137, probably at best, maybe 140 at best. I don't know. It depends. It's really dependent on my ping and how much procs I'm getting with the Sky Rift. But the point is, man, the guy who asked, you know, talking to you, man, the one who asked about the bracelet. The bracelet is a DPS increase, okay? Obviously, it's a DPS increase. It was a sloppy run that I just did, and obviously we did more DPS than we did without it, okay? So, yeah, man, you got to get that Tiger bracelet. It's very important, very, very important. So, yeah, but anyway, so that's the one with the Raven, or with the Riftwalk. Now we're going to do the same parse again, but with the Raven Axe, okay? So 133. You know what? I'll probably go back and do it again. I feel like I could do a better job than 133. With the Riftwalk, but we'll see, okay? So now we're gonna be testing Raven gear with the Raven Axe, and we'll keep it the same. Do that for more Mighty Cleaves, for more Tiger bracelet procking, I guess. Yeah, okay, so with Raven Gear, Riftwalk, this is 133. Now we will do the same with the Raven Axe. So here we go. Sorry for repeating myself. Here is the Raven Axe test. So let's do this. Okay, and we got, wow, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do another Riftwalk parse. Okay, 152k. Okay, so I got 152k with the Raven Axe with Raven Gear and with the bracelet. Okay, so you could definitely see a substantial difference with the current setup that I used to have. This is pretty much the setup I used to have, man. Fucking before I got the VT gear. With my Raven Gear, I'm pretty much, like I said, getting 150. So as you can see, without the bracelet, with the Raven Axe and the Raven Gear, I did about 140. And with the bracelet, I got 152. So it's about, generally estimating, the bracelet was, and I remember this when I first got this, it was about a 10k DPS increase. That's right, 10k. That's actually pretty hefty, man. 10k DPS increase. With the bracelet. So yeah, man, that's what I got going on with this, and with the Raven Axe. I'll do one more parse with the Riftwalk. I feel like I could do better. It's really bothering me that I only got like 133 with the bracelet and only 126 without it. And you know what? Fuck it, man. I'll use this one. I will use this one just because it ties into the Riftwalk really well. Okay. And yeah, so this is a parse for Riftwalk stage 9 with the Courage badge. Obviously, if you have, and I'm actually getting ready for this badge too. I need to farm up more tokens to get this one. But if you have this badge, the combined badge, this is actually a very good DPS increase because it not only reduces our Fury for more Fury uptime, but you're also constantly reducing the Mighty Cleave cooldown. And the more Mighty Cleaves you have, the more uptime on your Tiger Bracelet, right? Which gives Cleave a nice DPS increase. So yeah, it's definitely a DPS increase if you have the combined badge for the purple one. So yeah. Anyway, so I just wanted to do this parse here. I want to see, just for fun, I guess, what the numbers I could be pulling with this Courage badge. So 133 on the first attempt, and we're gonna see what we can get on this one. So the Raven one, I got 152. We're gonna see what we got with this one. Okay, so I could smash immediately because it's the Courage, so yeah. Alright. Brings it down to about 19 seconds, okay. Very good. Hmm, 135. Okay, so 135. I could probably round that up. Yeah, 136 if I round it up. Yeah, so that's what I thought. So I predicted that about 135 to 137. That was my prediction on the second one. Yeah, all right. I think that's I'm gonna cut it there. That's enough attempts we did. This video is already 30 minutes long. Probably not gonna make it that long. Probably cut it up a bit. Yeah, man. Okay, so that is that. So obviously, as you could see, the Raven Axe is superior with Raven Gear, which I have explained this before in previous videos that I made last year, saying how Riftwalk will shine when you get VT gear. Okay, and that statement is true to as true as it was then as it is now. Okay. Yeah, like I said, one more time, Riftwalk it's a good axe, it's a good weapon. However, it will only then outshine the raid path once you get VT gear. Okay, so for those of you, my fellow Earth Destroyer brethren, if you know you are not going to be participating in Vortex Temple, you know for a fact you're not going to be getting Vortex Temple gear, then just go the Raven path. Okay, go the Raven path. I know it's expensive. However, you will be doing more DPS if you can only get Raven gear. Okay, on the contrary, if you can get Vortex Temple gear, alright, if you can get things like the badge, if you can get things like the Realm Breaker necklace, if you get things like the 8-piece soul shield that I don't even have yet, I have 5 pieces, but you know, we'll get it this year, whatever. You know, you could get things like the 8-piece bonus for that Fury uptime, then Riftwalk is the way to go, my man. Okay, I'm telling you this right now, I do more DPS with the Riftwalk 9 with VT gear than I do with the raid path weapon. Okay, talking about numbers, like I'm in like without soul burning, without blue buff, I'm in the 260s, 270s right now. Okay, 260k, 270k, 250k on a bad day when the ping's really high, and with this guy right here, I'm only about 220 to 230. Without soul burn and blue buff. Okay, obviously if I had Raven 9, I'd probably be in the 250s at 260s at best. Nah, probably not even that. Probably 250s at best, 250k at best at Raven 9. And with this one, I'm obviously doing about 20k more DPS with Riftwalk 9 with VT gear than I am with the Raven weapon. Okay. But yeah, to bring it to my point, if you can only get Raven gear, all right, then just go with the Raven path. If you know you're gonna do Vortex Temple and you're gonna get Vortex Temple gear in the future, then continue your path on the Riftwalk. Okay, there is gonna be a different update soon. I think in February they're gonna do another gear update, and with that one, I'm not sure if they're gonna do this, but someone has been saying, or it's rumored, and it is gonna come out this year. I just don't know if it's gonna be in the February patch. That the next weapon path after Riftwalk is going to be coming out, which is called Hei Sin, the Hei Sin path. That's currently that's what they call it in Korea. Stages 1, 2, and 3 is going to be coming out sometime this year, or rumored to be in the February patch. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying this is because if you actually have a Raven 9 axe or a Raven 9 weapon, you could actually switch to Hei Sin Stage 3. From Raven 9, you can make the switch from Raven Stage 9 to Hei Sin Stage 3. Okay, or if you have Riftwalk Stage 9, then you can make the switch you can make the jump from Riftwalk 9 to Hei Sin 3 as well. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you could switch to the alternative path when you're the new alternative path once you're at Raven X Stage 9. Okay, for those of you who are going the Raven path, and maybe one day in the future you do get VT gear, and now you're saying, well, shit, I have a Raven weapon, I have VT gear, I don't want to make a whole another axe. I want to be able to just switch it, and you're gonna be able to do that because that's how it is in Korea, and most of the patches that we get are just copy paste. So whatever Korea gets, they copy and paste it and throw it in NA. Okay, that's how it's been going so far. That's how it's pretty much always been so far, just a copy paste thing. And that's how it is in Korea. Kisu actually posted the video. That's where I saw him do it. Okay, he showed in his video that you could actually go from Raven 9 and make the jump to Hei Sin Stage 3, which is gonna go right over here where my mouse is. Okay, or you could, or if you're already on the Riftwalk path, you can make the jump to Hei Sin 3, just like how you can make the jump from Raven 9 to Aranzu 3. So that's cool. I think you could actually switch to Riftwalk, if I'm not mistaken, with Raven 9, can't you? Let me see. No, you can't. Okay, well, ain't that some shit? Huh, I thought you could switch. No, you can't. Maybe it's... Oh, it's probably this one, right? Where am I going? What am I trying to do here? Whoops, not that. Oh. Okay, that one. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it is Riftwalk. Okay, Riftwalk. I can switch it to a Raven 9, but Raven 9 can't switch to Riftwalk 9. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so that's some good news though. That's some good news that I'm telling you right now. That if you know that you can only get BT gear, Black Tower gear, go with the Raven path. Okay, you're gonna do more DPS. However, in the future, when Hasten is out and you're able to do Vortex Tempo and you get the badge, then you can make the jump from Raven 9 to Hasten 3. Okay, you're gonna be able to do that. All right, keep that in mind. Okay, so that's some good news. Anyways, guys, I think that is it. That pretty much answers all of your DPS questions. Oh, and of course, get that bracelet. Yeah, you gotta get that bracelet, man. I'm talking to you specifically, the guy who asked what's my DPS with and without the bracelet. You gotta get that bracelet. But for those of you, everybody else who asked about Raven gear and the difference between this one and this one, just know that with Raven gear, the Raven Axe is superior. With VT gear, Vortex Temple gear, this weapon is superior. Okay, that's the point. And that's the reason why I'm using this weapon right now. Okay, this is my main weapon. So yeah, all right, that's the point. Hopefully that answers all of your questions. If you have any more requests, then go ahead and feel free to throw it in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them in another video, another special video. We'll do some more DPS testing. Keep in mind, like I said, that your numbers are not going to be the same as mine, just because of you may have better ping than mine, you may have worse ping. Your ping may be worse than mine, your ping may be better than mine. Ping is a very big factor into your DPS and your gameplay, so just keep that in mind, that my numbers are just a rough estimate, okay? Just showing you which is better than the other, and I'm not giving you 100% accuracy in terms of these numbers that I'm pulling, okay? Everybody is gonna be different, and a lot of us may be even similar, okay? So just keep that in mind. And of course, it's the way you play the class. Some of you, if you just cleave all day, you know, that's your thing, you just cleave, you don't use your judgment at all, that's fine, okay? Your numbers are going to be different. If you're those of you who are like me and I do judgment and cleave, you know, I like that nice flow rhythm of the animation cancel, I love animation canceling, then these are the numbers that you could possibly be pulling. If your ping is better, then it's obviously your numbers are going to be different than mine. But yeah, just a rough estimate. I'm so sorry for rambling on. I tend to do that. I know it's a bad habit of mine, as well as repeating myself. The reason why I repeat myself is just because I want to make sure you understand what the fuck I'm saying, okay? Sometimes people don't understand what I'm saying when I tell it to them just one time, so I repeat it to them until it gets engraved in their heads, or in their brains, I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos to come. Next video I'm going to be posting out is going to be a soloing video, pretty much showing you guys what dungeons I solo on a daily basis, and what dungeons are and are not soloable, and all the good jazz, whatever. I'll try to post that out this week. And yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you all as always. Stay tuned for more to come your way. Hopefully you're all having a very easy day. And this has been the One Man Army, Mr. Easy for Life, and I'm out. Peace. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. It really means a lot to me. If you like what you see, then don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, or even better yet, click that bell you see on the screen now to become part of the notification squad today, in order to get notified when a new video gets uploaded, increasing your chances to write first in the comment section below. Now, all my social media links are in the description box below, and if you don't give a shit about any of that, then just share this video with your friends, share this with your family, or even share this with your mom. Any support at all is greatly appreciated. I love you guys as always, and I hope you all are having a very easy day, and this has been the One Man Army, Mr. Easy for Life, and I'm out. Peace!